Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, I'm sorry guys, I just went live and something happened with the connection. So I'm gonna have to record this and try and edit it and upload it within the next 30 minutes. Do you reckon I can do that? So let's start again. In today's video, we're going to discuss one thing, just one rule that you should not do in Ghana. Now, of course, there are many rules, there are many things that you should not do when you go away, when you go abroad, when you go to Ghana, when you go to Africa, period. And some of those things, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that you shouldn't do them. You shouldn't break the laws, or you shouldn't disrespect the natives. You should always be aware that they are scammers everywhere. Simple. But in today's video, we're going to concentrate on one rule. And this rule either gets overlooked on purpose, or it gets overlooked because it's not really something that most people go to Africa for, more specifically to Ghana for. Because this one rule has been going on more specifically in Ghana, and the reason it's been going on in Ghana is because of the language. I know what you're thinking, language? Well, I'm going to explain this to you right now, but first I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'd also like to ask you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent, both safely and securely. Link also in the description. So, where do we start? We are going to start with ES, because listen, the reality is all of these people have done the same thing. They've all disrespected the ancestors in some form or another. They have misused the power of the ancestors, or tried to tap into the power of the ancestors for ulterior motives other than for something good. We must start with ES, of course, because ES is the one who has been abusing this power, mostly simply to get people in to make money, of course. We all need to make money, but we know that there are places where you can speak to a Marabou for free because these people don't always charge money, okay? But she wanted to industrialize it, she wanted to put her stamp on it, she wanted to get those people into the Bonsu village and out quickly. Let's get them in, let's get them out. She wanted to make lots of money. She wanted to go back to the States. There is no way she would have stayed in Africa. She would have gone back to California to spend time with her children, and why not? But the reality is there is no way that she was planning to stay in Africa. And the fact that she's there now with this Vin man and she's chilling up there in northern Ghana, it just makes me think, well, wait a minute, where are your kids? Why aren't you spending time with your kids? Last year you had purpose. There was a reason why you was there, but now you are making these silly dramatic YouTube videos, you know, that aren't even funny. I don't understand why you're making these videos for. And of course, your kids have got to be seeing these videos and they've got to be scratching their heads. How are you a role model if you have not really achieved the thing that you wanted to achieve in life, and you haven't seen your children? For what reason? You don't have one. And this is one reason why I think ES has messed with the ancestors, because when you try and do something negative with the power of the ancestors, it acts like a mirror and it comes back onto you. And it's clear to see that ES has not had a good time in Ghana over the past year. We'll move on to Prince Ayoko. Now, Prince Ayoko, of course, with ES, he had a lot of problems, but I think a lot of the problems ES had also came from Prince Ayoko himself. I think that he, who knows a lot more people in this Marabou spiritual sector, I think that he would have had that power. He knows people who have that power. He knows people who can put spells on other people. He knows people who can do that thing, and they live in the village with him. So I truly believe that at some point during all this big drama that happened almost a year ago to the day, I think that a lot of that trouble was brought on by Prince Ayoko himself. Now, there are other spells, there are other types of things that he can do to try and repel the negative things happening to him. The thing is that he will know this, and ES didn't. So this is one reason why you must always focus on using this energy for something good. Chief Montana. Chief Montana, I don't know if something negative has gone, but clearly he's been abusing this power, and it's clear why he's done it. For money. When you can tap into a resource like the Black American community, like the way Chief Montana has, then it's clear to see that money and power are two things that Chief Montana was going after. Two things that these marabouts are not supposed to be giving you that energy for, right? They're supposed to be giving you that spiritual power to enlighten yourself, to make yourself a better person. Chief Montana did not do this. Unfortunately, Chief Amachi was the one person out of this group of people who messed with the power of the ancestors and paid the ultimate price. So a lot of people do believe that what he was planning to do with the intelligentsia was build it up into this universal type entity where anybody who wanted anything to do with African spirituality could go to, and those people there would teach them, just like Chief Amachi was teaching his students along with ES. He could bring them in, he could teach them, and then he could also set these people up in a way in which he would receive some type of commission for the work that they did. Okay, so this is brilliant. And then he was going to plan to build this all up and make a lot of money from it. Clearly it didn't happen. And this is why I'm saying this is not for the faint of hearted. And this is why I'm saying, guys, how many people do you know has gone to Africa, have caught some sort of disease or virus and come back and not lived very long afterwards? You don't know many people. You don't know anybody, possibly. I don't know anybody. I'm 44 years old. I don't know anybody who's been through that situation. Is it just bad luck that it happened to her? Is it just bad luck that it happened to have happened to Chief Amachi? I don't think so. So guys, what do you think? Do you think I might be right about some of these guys? Do you think that they all disrespected and abused the power of the ancestors? Let me know in the comment section below. It'd be really good to hear your opinion on this. So guys, I'd like to thank you once again. I'd like to apologize for that live that I just did. So I'm going to quickly edit this and get it out to you right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until the next time, please think twice. Ta-ra a bit.